This is the opening screen of the Physical Processes part of our Early Science title, which is itself part of the Early Years series and designed for children of early years age group or activity. As you can see, you've got a lot of buttons on the screen to access some of the activities, or you can access individual activities by clicking on the menu button here. And back here, one more thing to show you before we move on is that I've chosen here the numbers option rather than the normal default option, and I'll explain why in a moment. So here we are, we'll carry on. So if we go to, should we say we go to that screen there, physical process, shape 3, which means that 1 has already been done for us.
The baker is stretching the dough. The baker is twisting the dough. The baker is bending the dough.
And here we are, 3 out of 3 for changing shape.
The baker.
If we click here, we'll access the worksheet, and we can show the date, we can get the words up, and we can put them in the correct places. This does not self-correct, and therefore it is useful for assessment. And if we go back
Changing
there,
shape.
and if we do a right click, then we get a write about screen. We can click on any of those there, and once again we can write about it. And if we go back now to the opening screen, what else should we do? I think now we'll go onto the menu page, and we will go for moving squares.
Which square moves to the right? This square moves to the right. Changing direction.
And that, the previous one, is a good point to start when we're talking about changing direction.
3 corners.
And
4 corners. 8 corners.
We'll choose this one, a good activity for using with the whiteboard. Here we are then.
Turn right. Turn left.
And so on. And here, if we access the worksheet and show the arrows, then we can use the arrows to show the change in direction that way, and so on. And back again to the main menu. And here we are, we can just have a look at that one.
Circuits.
And here, let's go back to the beginning again. And if we cancel the numbers option and go to the normal option, and then we can go back to that one.
Circuits.
And
Battery.
here we've got to put everything in the correct place.
Wire.
And then we have a worksheet there, and if we go forward we have a labelling activity, and if we go there,
what is wrong?
And we've got to find out what is wrong, and if we say there is no battery,
there is only one wire, there no bulb,
and there we are, there is no bulb. And there we are.
What is wrong?
What we have here are sources of light.
Sources of light. Fire. Lightning.
And so on. And here,
light and dark.
And
no light.
Here we will be matching these. Darkness, the absence of light.
No light.
And so on. And in each case we have the worksheet and the write about screen. So those are just a few of the screens from the Early Science Physical Processes title. And here we have pushing and pulling, here we have road signs, here we have the parts of a torch, and here we have the position of the sun, and here we have animal sounds. So just a few screens that I've shown you out of all of those. There we are, Physical Processes, part of Early Science.